The newsroom will bring you stories making the headlines. The National Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party, Abayomi Arabambi, has said the party was not built on religious or ethnic bigotry. Reacting to an opinion piece by the Labour Party National Youth Leader Kennedy Ahanotu, Arabambi, in a statement on Monday, said the epistle of calumny was empty, adding that claims that he was sponsored by the ruling APC were false. Arabambi said that Ahanotu also abandoned the reasons why the FCT High Court restrained the national chairman Julius Abure and other executives from parading themselves as officers. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has described the face-off between a party, the People's Democratic Party, and the All Progressives Congress in the state as nothing unusual. Speaking in a live media chat in Port Harcourt on Tuesday, the Rivers governor said that the PDP was simply being on alert to avoid a recurrence of an incident in the aftermath of the 2015 elections. Wike argued that since every party is entitled to the documents that were used in conducting the elections, having applied to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. A Zuba Magistrate Court in Abuja has refused to grant bail to Obiajulu Uja, the passenger who was debarked and handed over to the police for making a sensitive statement about the President-elect Bola Tinubu on board an Ibom Air Abuja-Lagos bound flight. Ruling in the bail application filed by Uja through his counsel, Senior Magistrate Mohammed Abdulaziz Ismail, the court held that the application was premature and ordered that Uja be held at the Kuje Correctional Center of the Nigerian Correctional Service. It further ordered the head of the center to take the defendant to a government hospital to ascertain his mental capacity. Report and hearing has been adjourned to April 20. U.S. President Joe Biden has announced a $5 billion program to accelerate the development of next-generation COVID-19 vaccines and treatments. Like Operation Warp Speed, which was developed and distributed vaccines in the early days of the pandemic, Project NextGen will cut across government agencies and involve public-private collaborations. According to government officials, the project will also include funding to develop more durable monoclonal antibodies resistant to new variants. In business, Twitter's income from advertising will fall by 28% in 2023, a closely watched forecast said on Tuesday, as the platform struggles under the ownership of Elon Musk. Analysts at Insider Intelligence say they were slashing an earlier worldwide revenue estimate of $4.74 billion by more than a third to $2.98 billion as trust in the platform deteriorates. Elon Musk's tumultuous takeover of Twitter was already seen several major advertisers suspend their activities on the platform after the Tesla tycoon loosened the reins on content moderation and laid off over half a 7,000-strong workforce. The United States and Philippines have begun their largest ever military drills, which also include a live-fire exercise on a sunken ship in the South China Sea. More than 17,000 soldiers are taking part in the annual event known as Balikatan, with about 12,200 American troops, 5,400 members of the Philippines Armed Forces, as well as representatives from other countries, including Australia. Balikatan means shoulder to shoulder in Tagalog. The drills are scheduled to end on April 28. In sports, Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti says he was sad to see Chelsea slump this season ahead of the Champions League quarter-final clash on Wednesday. The Italian coach led the Blues between 2009 and 2011, winning a Premier League and FA Cup double in 2010. Chelsea, 11th in the Premier League, sacked coach Graham Potter at the start of April and hired their former coach Frank Lampard on an interim basis. Well, that's all for now on the newsroom. Many thanks for watching. I'm Simi Salatiku. Bye for now.